Who's standing on the wall? Who's standing on the wall? Morning, boys. Morning, Chavers. Morning, Chavers. Get the announcement sent in. Go live on Tiki. By myself. What you saying, boys? Morning, everyone. Morning, boys. Morning. Morning, people. GJ was fucking lovely. What you saying, Shabusi? Are you gonna do it if you really don't wanna dance? Standing on the wall. Yeah, let me know what pairs you man are looking at, boys. Are you gonna do it if you really don't? Morning, people. Let me know what pairs we are looking at this morning, man. Quickly go live on Tiki as well. It's you and me. Morning, everyone. Yeah, GJ played out fucking lovely yesterday. And that GU as well. Get into the groove. Morning, boys. What are you saying, Tommy? Daniel, Jason, what are you saying? Universal, Troy, One Ball, Shabusi, Jack, Itar, what you saying? ADF, what you saying? Morning, Jason, Daniel, Tommy, Universal. Morning, everyone. Morning, everyone. Yeah, let me know what we're looking at, man. The only thing I was really looking at was potential buyers on this CRT due to the fact that we filled this imbalance to fill in that. But it doesn't obviously, well, it doesn't seem like it's going to happen anymore. We haven't actually broke it yet, but same thing for so I was kind of looking for price to go higher, but with the open this morning, it's just opened so bearishly. It obviously doesn't look like that's the case. It looks more like we are going to see sells. We haven't broken the low yet on EU, but it does look very likely at this point. But as we stand, that CRT is still intact. As we stand, that CRT is still intact. Asia loads have been swept, yeah, bro. Morning to here, Josh, Phil, and Sam. What you saying to Kuds? Ice, what you saying? Ralph, what you saying? Bearish daily CRT. Yeah, we do have bearish daily. It looks decent on GU, but I wouldn't take it that much on EU just due to the fact that the candles are just all printing next to each other. But yeah, it's a bit of a more difficult market this morning. Let me obviously get rid of this on GU. So yeah, obviously we've filled this imbalance now, and price is still not wanting to continue higher. We can see we've only really just continued higher in order to fill this imbalance. Can you read my full name? Do you think I was born fucking yesterday? Seriously. You haven't even done it right either. You haven't done it right. What you saying to here? Josh, what you saying, brother? Phil? What you saying, Phil? And Sam to Kuds, what you saying? Ralph? I'm already out of the GU sell. That CRT scared me away. Fair play. I knew it since yesterday that GU was coming to sweep prior week high. It will be bearish for the rest of the week. The 2 hour, 4 hour engulfing confirmed it for me. Fair play. But yeah, the similar thing on the DXY. We did have this bearish CRT, so we are looking for this to get completed. But price is obviously just consolidating right now. So I still would want to see price come a little bit higher, ideally. But we're kind of in the middle right now. We're stuck in the middle, pretty much, is where we are. EU sells for life. Morning, John. What you saying, bro? Morning, Natty. I'm in sells from 716. Fair play. Morning, sir. What you saying, bro? Are you in any trades? Not yet, Brian. Yeah, I was looking for buyers, really, but I just don't really like how these candles have formed. As I said, we've got this daily CRT to the upside. I do think price is going to want to target this fair value gap as well. And we have got, as I said, even more CRT on the 4 hour to potentially go higher. Also filling this 4 hour imbalance. So for me, we've got a good amount of confidence as we're going higher. But it is just the way we've obviously opened for the London session. The Asia session rallied us up a little bit, and then we filled this 30-minute and just absolutely dumped. So it's a little bit of a more risky one. I would still be looking for buyers just because I can't really see any entries for sells, and we haven't yet disrespected our levels, so I would still be looking for it, but it's definitely going to be difficult. We want to ideally wait for an inversion and something like that. So something like this would be what I'd be looking for. Bearish fair value gap like that. And then we want price to invert it, close back within, and tap us in like that. So if we can move above and then go like that, and then we might be able to get an entry, but to be honest, it's quite unlikely this morning that happens. I mean, if it does, it's going to provide a naughty RR, but as I said, it's quite unlikely with the way the London session's opened. It's kind of already showed us that it's very, very bearish, so we don't want to be putting our eggs in it reversing. With that being said, JPYs again are looking pretty nice. Obviously, we finally did get that sell-off yesterday that we was hoping for. I don't know if anyone caught that GJ from our live yesterday. Everyone drop a like on the stream, boys. Everyone drop a like on the stream. Let's get some more people in this YouTube, man. I'm longs on GJ. Fairs. Morning, broski. Can't stay with you this morning, having some training to do. No worries, Jed. Enjoy, mate. Enjoy. What are you saying, Rafi? But yeah, in terms of GJ buyers, I do like the look of them from this 4-hour imbalance. I would really want price to come down a little bit more though first, before we actually get into those buyers. If that doesn't happen, that's fine. But yeah, so ideally, I'll show you what I'd really want. Ideally, we can sell off from this order block and get a buy more within the discount of this actual range here. We've only really just tapped into the discount. I'd prefer us to come into like this order block here, and then price to go higher off that. So similar to yesterday, really, just picking out a level and being confident that it's going to get hit and it's going to run. Yeah, that's what I'll be looking for on GJ. Hello, mate. You came up on my recommended. What is your strategy? What is your strategy? What do you trade? So I trade EU, GU, and then JPY. So EU, GU, GJ, EJ, UJ. And our strategy, we have... So we only trade the London session, and I've got one continuation strategy, one reversal strategy. To be fair, we're actually okay. Okay then, we actually have had that inversion. We've had that inversion now, chat. I'm in two minds. The reason I'm in two minds is because this is exactly really, if you asked me last night what would be the item of this, obviously, this big candle here, fill this imbalance, which we did. And then price takes the Asia low, gives us an inversion, and then we look to enter. But fucking hell, yeah, there's just, as I said, you can kind of tell the momentum's so bearish right now. Obviously, I don't think anyone, you're going to have to be so fast to even... repost to live if you're laughing at Spurs. Yeah, true. That's a great way to get people to repost. But yeah, lucky. I mean, it's one of them. Lucky we didn't have any chance to enter this. That's kind of, at least there's volume in the market. We're still kind of getting heavy sell-offs. Okay, I think this CRT, yeah, this CRT low has been now taken, so we can actually ignore this CRT now and fully focus on looking on sells. So that's my last line of defense, if you like, has been taken. So I would be looking for sells now. We'll be looking for sells down to about here. But yeah, at least we can still see there's movement. UJ missed from the DTO. Yeah, actually, let's... oh, for fuck's sake. I hate accidentally deleting this indicator. I don't know how I do it so often, and it never saves as defaults. Give me a sec as I put this on. You quickly sort out this indicator. Alright, sweet. Oh yeah, the DTO entry was nice, bro. That's actually well nice. Just about taps on the detail there and ran. Nice if you did get in on that. Yeah, to be honest, boys, I think the only ones that we're really going to be seeing to trade is GJ again. So yeah, I think that's the most likely thing. I think it's kind of better to just leave EUGU alone. Obviously, we do have a lot of news within about 3.5 hours time. So we've got CPI, obviously, which is very important news. So we don't really want to be getting too heavily involved in EUGU, especially when you open the charts, you can see what's happening. Price is really, really moving violently. So if you got in the sell, great. If you didn't get in the sell, don't be going to try and chase this position down, because they're the type of people to get cooked. At this point, I wouldn't bother trying to catch the buy either, because I think it's gone. I don't think there's any reason for us to buy now. So I wouldn't be looking for that. And I also, as I said, wouldn't be trying to be too clever with the sells. We'll have a look at potential sells, but it's one of those, boys, where the market's already gone. If you didn't catch the market from near enough the top, then you're better off just leaving it, to be honest. And looking at our JPYs, because our JPYs are still in a decent point. Our JPYs are still in a decent point. How you gonna do it if you really don't want to dance? Yeah, I tried catching a buy, risk half and got smoked. Fair play. I mean, it happens, bro. You can't be too hard on yourself about that. For me, though, again, yeah, GJ's looking like the best. This buy right here looks the best for me. Obviously, we had that buy yesterday, which was absolutely beautiful. Is there CRT on the daily for EU? Not any. Well, yeah, there is to the downside and to the upside. Well, to the downside actually. That's bearish, right? Yeah. Well, on EUGU. Yeah, that's Pete Crypto Clara. At least you was brave with that. It was clear daily CRT. EU CRT low too far. I'm really new to try and learn everything. No worries, bro. Ask any questions you want, man. Okay, other than that, how much you make, man. People like you, bro. I don't want to say you'll never succeed, but if you find a new skill and you're like, I suppose like everyone wants to know how much you can actually make from something before they do it. So I suppose fair enough, but. What is the length of trading yourself? So we only get in, well, it takes as long as it takes, but we're normally in a trade from about half hour to 3 hours, I'd say. Lou, do you think it's worth taking this trade on my new funded? It's a bit of a heavy question, that one. I don't really want to be the reason why your new funded gets absolutely biblically cooked, so it's more on your own analysis, bro. But yeah, this GJ buy is the best position I'm really seeing so far in the market. Lou, what do you think about the optimal trade segment liquidity on GU? Yeah, I wouldn't really be looking to trade GU. A lot of people's asking me about the CRT and all this. Another kind of annoying thing is GU and EU's not really aligned. So the way I'm seeing it, GU is ready to go down in all aspects. So we've come into the premium. So you've seen that I've marked out my my range. We've got the premium with discount, higher, low, 50%. And GU's obviously come into that. It's hit our premium point of interest, which would be an order block like this. Even if you marked out the body, I think we've... Okay, no, we haven't. Wait, have we tapped the body? and it looks ready to go. Whereas EU, you can see we didn't really come anywhere close to our POIs. We still got this daily CRT to the upside, which we still ideally would see completed, and we've still got our point of interest up here. With that being said, price is now looking like it's ready to move itself to the downside. So it's one of them ones today, chat. It's like we're kind of seeing opposing biases and EUGU not wanting to be aligned with each other. So it's better to leave it, man. We know that's normal on a day like CPI, so there's nothing to worry about. But just be aware, we do move like this because of CPI. It's obviously a lot harder to get a read on the market when you've got big news coming pretty soon. So I wouldn't even really be trying to outsmart EUGU. Just take what you see and that's it. So Jaren can't trade yens on top step. Really? That's I did not know that. DXY looked flying. Yeah, bro. DXY does look flying. Again, it's another annoying thing. DXY again didn't come into that POI that we wanted to see it come into, which is annoying. I'm actually just going to make these a lot lighter, just so we don't confuse ourselves, because it does look like these are going to be ignored and we are just going to be moving to the downside. See, GU's running nice according to what the price action is, but DXY and EU being a bit tricky. You feel like price action has been slacking since the war, EUG? Not really, bro. There've been quite a lot of opportunities for me. I've actually still been nice volume as well, and as traders, that's what we want. We want nice high volume. Do you want to see the yen basket retrace at all? The yen basket's a bit of a difficult one. Again, mate, we just keep calling these way too well, but so basically what we was looking for was price to start delivering off this order block to induce some buyers in, end up tapping into our lower time frame order block, this one on the hourly, and then have a sell-off after sweeping out these highs, which is exactly what happened. And then price obviously just started trickling down. So really, I would just want to see price continue down. Bearing in mind, though, we are at all-time lows right now for the yen basket. So we are seeing the yen weaker now than it has ever been before. It's low, which it tapped into twice. We've finally been able to break that. You can see we tried to have a bit of a rally here, but then price just couldn't. And we could tell from those wicks. I mean, it looks like a fucking jowl cell. Just wick after wick after wick, just rejecting it. So I wouldn't, when you're at all-time lows, you can't really try and predict price too much. GJ maybe move correct, yeah. You can't try and predict it too much. Because when you're at all-time lows or all-time highs, it's similar when we're at all-time highs on gold. You don't really want to try and predict what's going on because no one really knows. It's uncharted territory. But obviously GJ, where it's not at these all-time highs just yet, we have still got some clear things to aim for. Obviously, like we said, we've got this weekly CRT. So my overall target would be this weekly high from this big black candle. So we still have a decent amount to target, to be honest. We still got, from where we are, about 180 pips. So that's why I like the look of GU. It's because we still have a lot to go. I do think it's an undervalued asset right now. We've got this fair value gap here. But I would really want us to start sweeping a low because we haven't really taken any liquidity. We haven't taken anything. Even yesterday, you can see we got that lovely buy, but we first took out a 4-hour candle low. So we want a similar thing to that, basically. We want a similar thing to that. But this would definitely be the level that I'm looking at. GJ might consolidate up there without a retrace, though, like yesterday. I mean, yesterday it did have a retrace. It did tap us in perfectly. But yeah, we could easily move without a retrace. GJ may be correct. What's your thoughts on gold, Lou? I'll have a look at gold in a sec, bro. How would you know? How would you go about getting into this when I want to start trading, but I have no idea? Just send me a DM, bro, and I can get you started. I can help you out with anything you may need to understand. You obviously want to just download your apps, your TradingView, MetaTrader. That's the first step, is to actually get the apps, get them on your phone, start getting used to it, start placing trades on a demo account, and then start learning a strategy off someone. I've got a lot of free stuff on my YouTube as well. EU sells as my TP hit. Have gone to eat my money. Nice one, Ensam. Of course. 2-6. Would the recommendation of trading be entertained by an old fella like myself? Yeah, bro, definitely. I mean, older people typically do better because you've just got more discipline. You've had years to build discipline. When you're young, especially if you've been brought up in this fucking economy, everything's quick, everything's fast, so everyone's used to. Look, what does an imbalance in the market look like? Yeah, it's a fair value gap, bro. I should don't know what you make. Just a fair value gap like this when we've got a gap between. Just watch the video on it in the mentorship, bro. I know you're in the mentorship, so. Don't want to see renting basket retrace at all. Have you done? Yeah, he's going through it, John, at the moment. EG, ALG from the 2-minute midnight level. So have a look at EG. EG might actually be a pair that moves somewhat alright. Oh, and it's gone. I love people like you that don't tell us about the trade until it's already hit TP. Yo, that's not allowed in my chat. You can't tell us. No after booms in this chat. No after booms in this chat. If you got a position, fucking let us know, man. Let the people know. Don't be that guy and then fucking tells everyone. But yeah, it's a nice trade, bro. It's a nice trade. It's absolutely dumping now. So obviously from this we can see that the pound is a lot stronger than the euro, which tells us we've probably got more chance of actually catching euro buyers. So we've just fully filled this 4-hour imbalance. Again, what we're not really mitigating anything on the lower time frame though. We're just sort of sitting around this imbalance. So I still would want this order block to get hit, really. Mohammed 2, I'm sure. Name of the pair. It says in the bottom right what pair it is, bro. This is EJ right now. Sorry, dude was talking. Nah, I'm only joking, bro. But yeah, still a nice trade, bro. Still a lovely trade. EUG, you had a good bearish SMT, was a good trade to take. Yeah, that SMT was nice with GU not taking the Asia high and EU taking it. You can see we didn't quite take the high on GU, but EU nicely took the high with that big wick there. So to be honest, you could have entered after this candle closed. But again, yeah, would have been a bit of a risky one. I mean, it still would have been a 2-to-1, so you could have still done it. To be fair, price is actually rallying up again for a potential little entry here. Obviously, we're already coming off the 5 minutes, so most likely it is we just run off this 5-minute order block. But if we go down onto the 2-minute, if we could come higher and push up into this 2-minute order block, that would be fucking beautiful. Just catching that sell down. Let's have a look at where you can really aim for realistically as well. I'd aim for, again, you want to ideally aim for an order block or something if there's no external low or anything. This could actually be a decent little position here, chat. This could be a decent little position. Let's check the DXY, see if it's lining. Everyone drop a like on the stream. Everyone drop a like on the stream right now. I'm going to check gold in a minute. How was the rest of your day when your live finished yesterday? Yeah, it was good, bro. Cheers for asking. I actually saw one of my pals from school that I haven't seen in years. He moved uptown when we was about 16 or something. He was one of my good pals, but he moved to Holborn. So I haven't seen him in a while, but yeah, it was good, mate. Also watched the Spurs get battered, which is becoming a regular occurrence. So it's not really too impressive, but it's still nice to see. Right, let's actually try and have a look at this entry though. Let's try and have a look. Yeah, so we are seeing the... Yeah, if we somehow can tap into this, yeah, that'll be lovely. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to, though. It's most likely we just react off this 5 minute. The market does want to give us an entry, though. That will be nice. Not going to lie, Atletico are on fire. Yeah, trust me. They've been scoring a lot of goals. Normally they don't score for anything. They just defend, but... Love the new profile pic. Yeah, I thought I had to change it because I looked a bit more... My account looks a bit more watchable when I don't have like an AI profile picture. So I just took a little selfie, put my face on there. Found some good lighting. Put some nice fucking... I don't know what else people do before they take a photo. Yeah, if I missed any comments, boys, just put them in again. Chat, try to keep the comments small and fast, because these are some like long comments. Keep the comments short and fast flowing. It's easier for me to read as well. I normally just watch nature videos on YouTube until I want it to be free. I'm retired, but I still dread my pension will run out and my cranky old knees can't handle one more shift on top of that road. Yeah, bro, I mean... So then I found out about trading. Long story short, you was on my homepage and you seem to know what you're doing. Yeah, I appreciate that, bro. Do you have Discord? Do you have the app of Discord? Because Discord is where, like, traders, it's where we typically have, like, communities and stuff. So if you are trying to join, like, a community where people actually talk to each other and stuff like that, and, like, share their ideas and help each other out and learn, it's normally on the app Discord. So I don't know if you want to download that on your phone, but that'll probably be a good idea. I can put you in our Discord so we can just start talking to other people that are doing it. We've got loads of people, not... don't want to say old, but we do have a lot of older people that are trading in there. So it's definitely not the first person, bro. Sales look good too, targeting prior day low. Yeah, these sales do look good. Prior day low might be a bit much considering we do have news as well. I was on NQ sales, it just came and wicked me out, and now it just wicked me out at BE and run away. Now I get it why UMA's never put stop loss to break even. Yeah, I mean... Stop loss to break. Have you lot ever seen that? Have you lot ever seen that meme where it's like harsh truth versus comfort in lies? I'll have a look at EG. Wait, 2 secs. People spamming EG. Wait. That's it. You see this meme right here? This is basically what stop loss to break even is. Comfort in this is break even. And this is not break even. Comforting, it makes you feel good because there's no risk of losing, but it's way better to leave it open and risk the stop loss, but actually risk hitting your full TP as well. The unpleasant truth is, yeah, you should never really go break even. The comforting lie is, yeah, go break even. It saves your risk. EJ, let's have a look at EJ. DXY next up. Come on, bro. I'm a beginner like you, don't know nothing. I joined the boys group mentorship and honestly it's the best thing every day. Everything is so easily laid out the way they help you with everything. Appreciate that, Rafi, man. Glad to hear you're getting on well with it. Not gonna lie, Atletico's on foot. Yeah, trust me. Morning, Fit Geek. What you saying, bro? Sales look good too. GU targeting prior week low. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is actually going to be able to come up. Okay, GU's actually in a way better position though. Where are we reacting off on GU? So we've got this 5 minute which we're delivering from, it looks like. I want to kind of clean up my chart a bit because it's getting a little bit messy. GU's at a way better place. So to be fair, you could even live execute on GU, to be honest with you. You could even live execute, stop loss on that high. TP on that low. Or even a bit lower, you could even target there. Let's go down onto the 1 minute. We do have, yeah, this, if you did want to set a limit, I'd set my limit here. because we are about to form a fair value gap there. We'll see if we actually do, but it looks like we are about to. And obviously this fair value gap was tapped into and ran, so it does look like we could run from here. I think this big little rally on GU is going to maybe induce a lot of people to jump in. Yeah, EJ, people are saying about EJ. Okay, nice. EJ's continuing to drop. EJ, yeah, I'll be waiting for this 30-minute order block to get hit down here. Then I'll be looking to go. Once we hit this order block, so I'll be looking for something like this. Something like this, boys. I'll be looking for an EJ. So EJ and GJ pretty similar, as they normally are. And obviously EU and GU pretty similar, as they normally are. So yeah, okay, price is moving a little bit weird, but yeah, you could definitely live execute. If you live execute now, that's actually a really nice entry on that new candle open. Let me know, chat, who's live executing on this at the end of that candle close. Me? Okay, a lot of people say, I would be careful, boys. It is a very risky trade. Don't risk your full risk percentage on that. With the EJ, would you wait for a lower time frame confluence with a sell limit? Most likely not, bro. Most likely not. Hopefully we can be on live when it taps in, though. What do you have on German 30? I'll get onto German 30 in just a sec. I live executed. Fair play, bro. Okay, good movement initially. Good movement initially, chat. Good movement initially. Thoughts on gold? Yeah, let's have a look at gold quickly. Wait, let me just quickly see this GU reaction first, and then... If we can trade below... Near it, bro. It's probably just... I took a loss on a buy, bro. Fair play. Yeah, man. Morning, L. What you saying, bro? What is it? This is GU, bro. This is GU, brother. Yeah, this is just obviously a scalp trade, so you want to be very careful with getting in this. Okay, nice. Fuck me, nice. Check EJ. Yeah, we just had a look, bro. We're looking for buys off that 30 min. Okay, shit. We are getting very close to this. We are getting very close to this. What's the yen basket doing? Yeah, the yen basket's having this little push up. I think we are delivering off of this order block right here. So we're just inducing people to get into buys, which in my opinion isn't the right move. So these lot are just going to be used as liquidity, hopefully. The only thing is like if you're looking at a normal, regular old market, you'd definitely rather price come a little bit higher first. So you'd rather price come into this fair value gap here, for example, and then come down. But like I said, when you're at these all-time lows, we're in uncharted territory, so we can't really we can't really assume what we're gonna do. So yeah, I would be looking to just enter straight off that order block. To be honest with you, boys. As I said, scared money don't make money, so sometimes you just got to pull the trigger. Cheers, Stu. Just imagined you in the shower, which not really a sight I wanted to have in my head. Does take my mind off the charts, though. Kinski didn't get a wink of sleep last night. I thought that was bang out of order, personally. I didn't see the first 2 goals, though, so, I mean, I don't know. Maybe if I was a Spurs fan, I'd be saying the same thing. At the end of the day, he's probably going back to an absolute rocket, an absolute fat gaff in North London, and 50 grand at the end of the week for doing his job absolutely shitly. So we can't feel too sorry for him. Okay, rallying up again. Awful decision to put him in. Yeah, trust me, I don't know what you was thinking. Views on EU. Okay, what's the EU saying? Has EU managed to come up? Not really. And we haven't been wanting to make this lower low. We are seeing a bit of SMT with EU GU right now. I do still think we should continue up though, to be honest. We can see GU's just at a better point. Obviously the pound is a lot stronger, but see how we play out from here. I'm an EJ Schultz. I don't know why people are looking to sell against GJ. I mean, sell against the yen. Doesn't really make sense. In my opinion, it doesn't really make sense. I'm an EJ Schultz as well. A lot of people's jumping in EJ Schultz right now. Yeah, I think, I mean, I don't know. Obviously, it's your position, but we've got to look at the bigger picture here. If you're looking at EJ Schultz, it basically means that you're looking at this yen basket right here and saying, oh, you know what? I think this is going to go up. This doesn't really make sense. You don't try and be too smart, in my opinion. You've got way more chance of just catching the sell. In my opinion. So, like, on every time frame, this shit's so bearish. If you're trying to look for this to go up, you're just, yeah, you're trying to do the impossible. Mission impossible. It might work, but It might go like higher in Igor Tudor, which is just horribly wrong. Which is the most likely scenario. I'm in. Let's see how it plays. I'm in EJ Schultz. Only targeting Asia low. Waiting for entries. Targeting Asia low. Fair play. GU cooked. Yeah, GU does look cooked. I did tell the chat already though to move their. I mean, it doesn't look cooked. To be fair, we're still way away from our stop loss. But I've already told the Signals boys to put their stops at break even. So no danger on that really. I was. People just want to trade every move rather than wait for the retracement to get on the right side. Yeah, I mean, the JPY one just confuses me, to be honest. I don't know why you'd even look to short JPY, but fair enough. To be fair, I think Jim Bob has. Okay, yeah, Jim Bob has actually already got into a GJ short. Let me mark on this trade that Jim Bob's had. Really don't understand the thinking behind this, to be honest, chat. Don't know why you'd look to be shorting against the yen. It just doesn't make any sense. But a lot of people seem to be doing it. When did he enter? At 21. So here. Stop loss of mushrooms at the high. TP is at 2135. Wait, what? Oh. Fucking hell, it's a pretty bit. Wait, what? Has he got that right? 212135. Why does it look so different? But yeah, this is someone's trade from in the Discord. Yeah, I really don't like the look of these. I don't know why people are actually jumping in sells. It doesn't make no sense to me. It really doesn't make any sense. Really doesn't make any sense why people will be looking for this. I just can't see the thought process behind it, boys. I really can't. I really can't. Like maybe it's a stroke of genius, but I doubt it. I mean, I would like it to come down so we can obviously get into this buy entry on EJ and GJ, but I wouldn't be putting my money on it actually coming down. I still like the look of this to come down, to be honest with you. Bro, you want to short those equal highs? Mate, on what, bro? What pair is that? It says in the bottom right, bro. This is GU right now. That's a nice reaction. Chat, who's in any trades right now? Put in the chat what trades you're in or what trades you're looking at. Either put the pair and then say in, or put the pair and then say looking, just so I get a good idea of what people are looking for. Actually, say pair and then long or short and then in, or pair, long or short and then looking. Why has the yen been so bearish? Overall, there's a lot of things. So fundamentally, the way the yen works is the yen essentially sells off their own currency in order to hedge with the dollar. So they'll sell their own currency in order to then buy US bonds. So they're constantly devaluing their own currency because they need to sell it in order to fund the buying of US bonds. That's just how their economy works. And recently, it's obviously much doubled in the space of a few days or a few weeks. And what that means is the yen has to now sell more of its currency to buy the dollar. Sell more of its currency to buy more dollars in order to buy oil with that higher price. So the way the way Japanese essentially buy oil is they sell their own currency, buy dollars, and use them dollars to pay for oil. Oil's now gone up massively. It's had a massive increase in price, meaning the Japanese have now got to sell more yen to buy more dollars to now pay for this higher oil prices. Okay, let me see the chat. Let me see people are saying gold long, EU long. Few people's in EU longs, about to long GU, EU short in. Yes, Aaron, what you saying, bro? Yeah, a lot of people's getting in EU buys right now. A lot of people's looking at EU buys right now. I would be careful on that, boys. I mean, I wasn't originally looking for that. But after we came lower than the original CRT, I don't think there's really much chance of that happening. So we did have 4-hour CRT, which saw, I believe it was this 4-hour get swept. So we should have really traded up into this 4-hour high. But that failed when we broke past this low. So, yeah, I'll be very careful with getting in buys. GU short in. No way, bro, has been snorting something every time on live. No. GU short, EU EC, Euro CHF sells, GU in, GU short, GPNZD short, GU short, GU short, EJ long, GJ long, AJ long, NZD short. So yeah, the YouTube is essentially, everyone on the, it's a bit different on TikTok, but everyone on the YouTube stream is essentially either selling EU or GU or buying GJ or EJ. I much prefer the buys on EJ GJ, to be honest, rather than trying to catch DXY on a day like today. Sorry, EUG on a day like today, but still looks nice. This would still be a decent position. I've not executed on anything this morning, just so you lot know. EU short, gold long, EU long, EU long. EU did bearish daily CRT. Yeah, bro, I'm looking for EU to complete the bearish daily CRT. Japan are in a terrible position with oil. Why is that, Stu? Remember, everything Lou talks about here can be learned in art. Yeah, exactly, bro. Chat, just a reminder, I'm the only streamer that actually comes live, trades their strategy, and is actually profitable. Most people either don't trade their strategy live, or they do and they're unprofitable. GU sell. A lot of people's jumping in these GU sells. AJ looking long. Let's have a look at AJ. What really the best thing to do right now is find the weakest pair other than the yen and then buy it against the yen. Find the weakest pair, or the weakest currency rather, and then buy it against the yen. So for example, if we look at what's the weakest pair right now, probably you'd say the euro, right? Because obviously EU, we can see it's getting cooked by the dollar. If we look at EG, we can see it's also getting cooked by the pound. So if we look at Euro AUD, if this is bearish, okay, yeah, I mean this is bearish, so it's also getting bodied by the Aussie dollar. Look at GA. Alright, so now if we look at AUD JPY, it's probably not going to be that well positioned for an entry. Yeah, so you can see it's all the way up here. So we want to look for this the cheapest currency essentially. The cheapest, weakest currency, and then buy that against the yen. Imports 90 to 97% of its consumption. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Lou, who you back in the first race today at Cheltenham? I don't know. Isn't the first race always really hard to try and bet on? EU, GU, yeah, we got the CRT. Closed out on 10% yesterday, so being patient for next week. Yeah, fair play. Me too, to be honest, bro. I mean, I'm up pretty well this week. Oh, mate, I had this GU yesterday. Who was on my stream yesterday with this GU trade? So this, and then came all the way back down and took me out of break even. So that was really unlucky, boys. But if we look at GJ on the other hand, the GJ trade we had played absolutely beautifully for a 73 pip TP, 7 RR. EJ versing 5 minute IFEG might be long on this. I'd just more wait for my level to get hit, bro. I wouldn't be trying to overcomplicate shit right now. On the lower time frame, as I said, we are at kind of, well, we are at all-time lows on the yen basket, so we don't want to be too picky with these lower time frame moves because we are just going to get kind of erratic price action. Bear in mind. Right. Appreciate the hat. Oh, I actually missed that hat gift. Never actually got a gift. Actually, no, I have got the gift where it actually goes on your face and shit. But hey, oh wow, just didn't really work. Appreciate the hat though. Lou, do you have a limit set on EJ? Nah, bro, not yet. Not yet. We are still a decent way off. We're still about, yeah, over 10 pips off. So hopefully we can start coming down. What we're really looking for is ideally price to start selling off from this fair value gap. This fair value gap here. And that to be the catalyst to actually push us into this right here. But you can see JPY buyers have just been really, really nice. Let's have a look at the higher time frame because EJ is even lower in price. If you look at the weekly again, we do have this. Was this? Why have I got? Okay, yeah, this is monthly CRT. So we do have the monthly CRT, which tells us we should rally to this high, which is obviously all-time highs, I believe. Yeah, which is also all-time highs. So we should really target this high right here. Obviously swept out this candle's low, so swept out the January low, meaning that February tried to push lower. We did go lower, but we didn't have the power to sustain that move, and we then closed back within January's candle range, which tells us that March is now going to continue that bullish pressure. So we're obviously expecting buyers up to this high. If we look on the weekly time frame, this is the candle that we had CRT on GU. But you can see GJ. GJ actually took out this low, but EJ didn't, which again is a nice confluence that we should go higher. And then when we come down to the daily time frame, that's when the price gets a little bit harder to predict. You can see we are really coming off of this order block right here on the daily. So yeah, we're just pushing off of that, which means our equivalent external high would be this right here. So yeah, we've definitely got a good amount to aim for on EJ. We definitely are on the right side of the market. EU views on CPI. I wouldn't be trying to trade CPI. Brought a pack of 5 black t-shirts. Anyone who's seen me this week must think I've been wearing the same one. What you saying, Fizzy? How you been, brother? How you been, bro? If I missed any comments, boys, just put them back in. I was in that trade in GU, almost hit TP, back to BE. Yeah, GU's kind of fucking around. I do still think we're in a good position to sell, though, in my opinion. I think there's way more likely it'll be at sell-off rather than come up and trade higher. It's a riskier position, though, chat. Oh. The #1 champion sound, yeah, Fortnite we mountain. But yeah, boys, most people are either in GU or EU shorts or looking at JPY buys or GJ, EJ kind of buys. We're still being patient, waiting for our level to try and get hit. This would be really nice if we can manage to get down to that. Bearing in mind, CPI will have an impact on the yen, and that's just due to how closely tied the yen is to the dollar, for reasons that we mentioned. Samui is amazing, isn't it? Going Panyang tomorrow for we, and then back here for 2 weeks. Island life is chilling. Yeah, trust me. Haven't even traded much. That's the thing, bro. It's too nice. You end up sort of getting to not actually trading. We're not actually taking shit fully seriously. So you need to make sure you're still on your shit. Everyone drop a like on this stream, boys. If you're watching on YouTube, everyone drop a like. You smoke broccoli? Nah, bro. I used to. I smoked broccoli for years. But I don't even know how long. Maybe 7. Probably not longer than that. Yeah, about 7 years, something like that. But I've stopped for a few months, basically. Forex is much better. Forex is much better than NQ futures right now. So just looking at FX again, yeah, FX is just, I just think it's better in general, to be honest. I just think it's better in general. This will be a fucking very sneaky 4R if this hits. A very sneaky trade. This is like, I call this setup. I'm going to start naming my setups more. Because I feel like that's what people just do. People name their setups loads. I'm going to call this one the Goblin Barrel. Because of how sneaky it is. I call this one the Goblin Barrel. Can you give us your bias on gold? Actually, yeah, let's take a look at gold. People have been asking. So gold, my bias is still bullish. We've got this 4-hour CRT that I've been looking at for a while. Which is obviously this big sell-off candle here. That's been our bias really for provide you that main move. If we look, Asia session moves, New York session moves, London session doesn't. Again, Asia session moves, London session doesn't, New York session moves. Asia session didn't really move that much, but London session is not really going to move. I think the most likely is that the New York session, or even maybe the London session, initially has a sell-off yesterday, and then we get that move higher. So that's what I'll be going for. Goblin Barrel, come on. And when it flips, it's called a Richesse Rocket. Come on, Kevin. Trust me. Richesse Rocket. I rate that one as well. Yeah, the Rocket's good. The Rocket's like a kind of a full port. I'd say the Rocket is more like a news trade. Because it's like everything can be going well. You know when you think you're going to win and then someone just rockets your tower and you're like, oh, for fuck's sake. That's what I'd call a news trade, is the Rocket trade. The Richesse Rocket is a news trade. You think your trade's going one way, you think it's all going well, and someone backs out that rocket and you just lose the battle like that. What is this on? This is GBP USD, bro. And he's shaped like a beer barrel. Wait, what? Oh, we used to call Mace the Goblin Barrel in the office because he did all the goblin. Rockets your tower's wild. Yeah, bro. Level 14 evolved Goblin Barrel X Dark Goblin equals tower for 6 elixir. Bro knows game. Yeah, we had someone in the live yesterday. Are you still in it? Who's like top? He was top fucking... I can't remember what he said, but he was #1 in the UK for Clash Royale, which is pretty crazy. We attract all the autismos to our community, boys. Don't you worry about that. If you've got a little hint of autismo, our community is a fucking great place for you. We seem to attract a lot of people. Yeah, that's nuts, bro. Doesn't touch grass. Rocket uses a mad zesty. Oh, I completely agree with that. This trade was sent into my Signal group, boys. If you don't want to get access to all of my live trades, all of my live signals, get in the Discord, boys, and I can get you straight into the Signal group. There's 2 ways of getting in. You can either pay for your membership or you can pay via depositing into your own trading account. If you want to get in via depositing into your own trading account, you will get free access. All you got to do is fund your personal actual trading account. And we do currently have a 150% deposit bonus going on. So if you put in £1,000, you're going to get £2,500 to trade with. And that is with one of the biggest and most reliable brokers in the world. So you haven't got to be any worried about that. If you are trying to get in, then just get in the Discord, boys, and drop me a message, and I can get you in there straight away. How am I losing games because bro keeps spamming rockets or fireballs? Trust me, bro, no skill, literally no skill. Check GBPAUD, it's rockets range retesting back to potential good shorts. Okay, let's check GBPAUD. I like checking out these autistic pairs, but I will. This is another one of them. It does look kind of bullish. Okay, we actually played off really nicely from this fair value gap. Ended up breaking the low. It does look bullish right now. Again, we do have CRT, but it's one of those where it's so weak. You do want to be really careful with actually trying to buy it. As you can see, we've swept out the low there. This 4-hour candle tried to go lower than this Diddy candle, but just didn't have the power to do so. So closed back within the range. That means we target the opposing end of the candle. Everyone double tap the screen on TikTok, boys. We've got 4k likes in here. Let's get, I don't know. Let's get 10k likes in here real quick. Everyone double tap the screen, boys. Are you in that GU trade? Nah, bro, I'm not in the GU trade. Are you buyers? I wouldn't be looking for buyers, bro. I'd more just be looking for sells. Oh, the Richesse Goblin barrel. It's coming through. It's coming through, boys. It's coming through. It's coming through, boys. It's coming through. It's coming through. The Richesse Goblin barrel trade's coming through. That was a nice Diddy candle. That sound is nut worthy. Jesus. Fucking hell, bro loves the Goblin barrel. You do get them players that just do have no skill and can't use anything apart from the Goblin barrel, because it's the only thing that actually does direct damage. EJ about to hit. Nice, yeah, that's nice. What's GJ saying as well? It's looking nice. Why is there a goat crying? I don't know, I'm not crying, bro. By myself. I really want to play that tune, but I can't because it's going to get copyrighted. Boss Bandit on one side, Dark Goblin and Goblin Barrel the other. Bro's just telling us his exact fucking play. Okay. Looks like he had log and mirror log. Yeah, our main position, boys, today is the JPY. So they're the main things that we're concerned about. The main things that we're concerned about is the EJ. Is your alpha raw or no commission? I'd go raw, bro, if you had to pick. Lou, please do a dab for me. How about you say this actually is on the burner account made purely to try and make me say a funny thing against my will? How about that one? Now you got to place it at the very back. Yeah, but then they kill one goblin before it even gets to the tower, which I just don't. It doesn't sit well with me. It really don't. It really don't. I get it. You sort of feel like a G because they missed their log, but it just don't sit right with me. Chat, everyone double tap the screen. Everyone drop a comment, man. Get active. Let me know what we're saying. Everyone drop some comments in the chat. Let me know what we're looking for, what we're doing, how we feeling. Dubs or L's. I'm standing on the wall. How you gonna do it if you really don't wanna dance? So yeah, this would be our main position of the day, really, chat. Obviously, I would prefer GJ as well, but it's less likely that GJ actually comes in. GJ's got about 30 pips to go into, and EJ's only got, I'd say less than 10, really. Yeah, about 8 pips. Thank God it wasn't between the range of 6 to 7 pips. But Death Buff, wait. Death by 1,000 cuts. Do that enough times, Tower's gone. True. Very true. EU. Yeah, we're getting kind of weirdly shaped candles recently. I think this EU trade's gone, to be honest. I don't think there's much likelihood we come back in and tap it. Again, this is one of those where we are so heavily bearish. The only real way to get in is to take a little sneaky short. So, for example, this one here would be a textbook example of that, where you've literally just seen a break of structure and you've managed to get in off of this order block here. And you've managed to get in off this order, this sell light here. Something like that. So that's basically what we've tried to have on GU. As I said, I'm not in this one myself, but it was sent into the Signal group, so I think a lot of the members are in. A lot of people in the live stream are in as well. Did you take any of the trades today or yesterday? Not today, bro, but I did have some yesterday. Obviously, it was news free yesterday, so. Triller, that's right next to the mic. That's probably so loud. What is actually the position size for this? I don't think it's not actually that small, to be fair. Just goes to show how much we've been moving on GJ. Sorry, on GU. Oh. Been on point this week, though, boys. Been on point with the trades this week. How much for the Signal group? Just get in the Discord, bro, and send me a message, and I can answer any questions you do have about it. Lou, do you sometimes trade continuations? Sometimes I try but get cooked as price retraces past me and then goes in my direction. How do I avoid that? I'd say one of the best ways to avoid that is by off of a order block on the sort of 30 minute to 15 minute, rather than always waiting for confirmation. If you keep getting stopped out, order block here on the 15 minute, which meant that we could actually have our stop loss underneath this order block. Now, what some people would have done is, if we play this out, they would have waited for their lower time frame confirmations. For example, a trade through of this fair value gap. For example, a trade through that fair value gap. And then would have had their limit here, or got in here. But then that means your stop loss is here. And people don't realise they're doing this, but then without even realising it, your stop loss is quite a lot tighter than the one before. So this is probably this extra little, like, 5 pips, which is the difference between you staying in the trade and you getting taken out. So that's one thing you can look at. And it's GU's playing games. Do you have Discord or Telegram? Discord, bro. Links in my profile for the Discord. We got mentorship and signals over there. Whichever one you want. Keeping an eye on EJ. Yeah, man. Keeping an eye on EJ. It's really annoying, though. It's been proving hard to actually come down. We missed the actual entry by less than a pip, which is annoying. Wait, why is my nose so fucking... I know it's a horrible sound. I really don't like blowing my nose right next to the mic, but I feel like hearing it's worse than seeing it. Don't know. That wick is so dirty. What one, bro? On EJ or on GU? That take profit is too ambitious, bub. Really know how to take that, getting called bub. I wouldn't say that's too ambitious, bro. Really wouldn't. If you look at where we are in the range, if you are expecting price to continue selling off, then that is not too ambitious at all. If you're planning on it reversing, then yeah. But in which case, if you are planning on it reversing, then just don't take the buy. I wouldn't say that the TP is an issue at all. It's not very low down in the range. I mean, it's literally here, which in the grand scheme of the actual range itself isn't even anywhere near the discount itself. Fair enough, but just keep on retapping into entry, boys. I did say in the signals I've stop loss of break even, so I think a lot of people are out of break even. But what makes an order block good enough to be confident to place a limit and not wait for confirmation? Getting a mentorship, bro, and watch our videos on order blocks. There's 3 main things that you want to look for. Once you get 3 things down to a T, your hit rate on order block's going to go up about 90%. You see EU going to the swing low. I don't know, bro. The thing we got to bear in mind, I think if you mean like the daily low, this low here, the thing that you got to bear in mind is we do have news coming through at 1:30. So if you got news coming through, price is probably, well, it's not going to be able to break all the way down here. So 100 or 90 pips, really, 90 pips. It's not going to be able to come 90 pips in the next 2.5 hours. We do have news in 2.5 hours, so we're not going to be able to come all that way down before news comes through, which means it sort of just depends on news, to be honest. Sort of just depends on whatever the news does. Which is why, as I said, I'd only be looking for these short little trades here. Nothing too crazy. Again, my ideal position for today is this though right here. Is this JPY right here. Chat, if you're watching on YouTube, there's a link in the chat sent in to book a call, man, if you do want to book a call. Lou, did you do any side hustles when you was trying to become profitable trading, excluding your job? Yeah, bro, I was always doing shit like that, always doing little stuff like that, but mainly just like working my job, to be honest. Mainly just doing a full-time job. Could be a factor. What do you mean when you say retrace? Yeah, what do you mean? Obviously, I know what the word means, but like, I'm not really catching your drift, bro. Say that again. If the DXY sells off much more, that's not really a problem for us at all, because it may, if we can come down a decent amount, then it's going to be way better for an entry, ideally off that an order block down here or something. But I just don't think we're going to have the strength to actually fully come down. I think this GU's, is it this GU ran, or is it still? Okay, yeah, it was still in. As I said, the signal chat have got our stop loss of break even, so that's us done now anyway. We're out at break even, nothing lost, nothing gained. But I don't know if people in the chat are still in this. As I said, chat, I still like the general idea of the trade. Cause I can't get no sleep. Nothing on the TV, nothing on the radio, the music matters to me. What side hustle would you say is good? Just selling shit. Literally just selling stuff. That's the best way. Just sell something. Sell something IRL as well, not over the internet. To sell something over the internet, that's not a side hustle. Like e-commerce and shit is not a side hustle. It's a full-time thing like trading. So if you want a good side hustle when you're actually learning to trade, is find something that your friends and people around you always buy, and find a way to get it cheaper, and then just sell it to them. So for example, if your friends are always wearing designer clothes or whatever, find a way to get designer clothes for cheap, sell it to them. If your friends do, I'm not obviously condoning this, but if your friends do certain substances, then people do that. Obviously, I never did that, but a lot of people do that. That's obviously not the best thing to do, though. Don't want to be breaking the law, obviously, chat. But just find something that your friends actually fucking pay for all the time, and just find a way to get it cheaper and sell it to them. Something practical. If you're talking about a side hustle, it's got to be quick. Something you can actually quick buy it, sell it, done. You get some profit there. You don't want to be doing like e-commerce or something like that, which takes ages to set up. You've got to put a load of dough into advertising, into building your store, into watching YouTube videos on how it works, all this. Because that time needs to be reserved for trading. GU sells from 3427. I feel like I might execute on this one now. I feel like now's a good time to execute on this. Obviously, I'm not in this one, chat, as I said, but has bro got a soundboard? No, this is just me doing it. Why does that one sound just so childish? What's this one? Oh. Drop shipping / e-com is long, takes bare time. Trust me, bro. Trust me. Still in GU. Yeah, a few people in the chat are still in this GU, so I still like the look of it just as much. EJ might be coming back. No, I didn't take this one, bro. Yeah, man, EJ, obviously we ideally want it to come into this. Let's see. Actually, let's have our daily check on the news, boys. Always good to stay up to date with the news. Wow, just... Fuck me, don't really want to bang that into Google. US says 16 Iranian mine-laying ships eliminated. Jesus. As 4 injured by drones near Dubai airport. 16 ships. Jesus, these lot are not... Fucking hell. These lot are not fucking around. Hang on, what's this guy got to do with it? Trump says Iranian football team welcome to play at the World Cup. It's not really up to you, Trump, is it, mate? It's this type of shit that pisses me off. It's got nothing to do with you whether Iran's allowed at the fucking World Cup or not. Because it's in your country, it doesn't give you any right. Kind of tempted to place a limit up here. I'm a little bit tempted to place this limit. As I said, chat, the main position we're waiting for though are these JPYs. You can see the yen basket right now is kind of just consolidating. And we do want a little bit of a push up before a rally down, just so we can get tapped into this, these EJs and this, hopefully this GJ. But okay, we're kind of just running right now. Leicester City won last night. We're on a roll. Premiership, here we come, mate. You don't want to focus on not getting relegated. Please don't. Let's wait for GJ, EJ. Bro's begging me not to. Yeah, I am mainly waiting for EJ, GJ. That's the main thing I'm looking. I don't like how this day moves. Yeah, it hasn't been moving very good at all. It's because we've got news. Do have news in about 2 hours and 15 minutes, boys. Just under. So you want to be aware of that. 13 ships attacked in the Middle East region. UK Maritime Trade Operations says it has received report 13 ships being attacked. It says there have also been 4 reports of suspicious activity. Suspicious activity. This isn't the London Underground, bro. This is a fucking active war zone. About suspicious activity. Two drones fell near Dubai. This is interesting as well because, as we just reported, authorities in UAE say 2 drones fell in the vicinity of Dubai airport a short time ago. 4 people were injured. An Indian national received a moderate injuries. 2 Ghanaian nationals and 1 Bangladeshi national suffered minor injuries. Officials say air traffic is operating as normal. I'm looking to buy. Let me actually switch it away from candles and put it as a line chart. It's a lot easier, isn't it? I am looking to get into the Dubai property market very soon. I don't mean actually buying a house. I mean as a trading aspect. You get rid of these real quick. But yeah, I'm looking to start potentially on Friday. Start looking to buy. Yeah, I'm looking to start buying these. IMR properties. If you really actually look at it, it's just at a 25% off sale right now. Alright, yeah, this one looks like it's stopping out. Lucky we had a stop loss or break even in the chat. Well, in the signals chat. To be fair, we got out a break even fucking time ago anyway, but let's get rid of this one right here. It's kind of it's moving a little weird. That's what I'm saying, chat. We don't want to be too trigger happy on fucking US dollar pairs right now. It's a lot harder to read right now. I do still think we're going to continue. There's not going to be any need. But if you're saying if Britain got invaded and there was enemies on our shores, would I fight? Yes, brother. Imagine how fun that would be. Imagine how sick that would be. All your boys linking up in your local area, fucking setting traps all about your area. You know the spots in your area. Well, all you got to do is just defend your fucking town. My town would be sweet, I reckon. Like where I am, would be sweet. Imagine all your boys linking up. The government gives you all AKs and landmines and fucking dicky bombs. And you're just fucking balding up like you just... Oh, mate, it'd be... Telling me that wouldn't be fucking sick. See, you think news is bearish? I'm not actually sure, bro, to be honest with you. Until there's a Semtex sticking at your window. Yeah, but there's a Semtex sticking at your window, what? And you're sitting there, all your boys, mate. That's what I'm saying. That wouldn't even happen because you'd have people looking from here, people looking from there. Like, I think that would be actually sick. My boys would hyperventilate and sign out. E.g. Mate, all of my boys would probably give away their positions by fucking ponging out of puff. I'm a farmer for a living and I'm breaking out the Arsenal. Oh, yeah, yeah, I bet you are. I bet you are. How much you putting in? Dean, stop with that pocket watching, my son. Stop with the pocket watching. Lou defo getting sniped on a vape break. Oh, mate, it would be hard, bro. I think that would actually be sick. Don't want to glorify war or anything, but it would be fucking cool. Let's just be honest. Hang on, I would get sniped on a vape break. Let's not glaze over that. So you think I'm basically going to be a liability? I'm seriously considering executing on this one. Seen a lot of SMTs. Really, we're just consolidating. I just really don't want to be too trigger happy, boys. I really don't want to be too trigger happy. I'm not talking about the war now. I'm talking about trading. See if we get a 1 minute IFVG or something like that. Waiting right now, being patient, we're being good. Now I'm there with you on the break, I'm just not getting sniped. Why am I getting sniped and you're not? Nowadays the air forces and missiles would obliterate everything. You don't know me though, bro. You don't know me though, bro. Alright, fuck me, lucky I didn't execute on that. This is what I'm saying, yeah. On CPI days, the trigger-happy traders are the people that get absolutely cooked. Would you go to war for the UK? I'm not sure if you're aware, but we have just been talking about that subject for the past 10 minutes. Now I'm dead, man. My friends would try to cancel a nade midway. Yeah, real talk. Real talk. You'd still probably get people running around shotting as well. Okay, is EJ... Okay, please, EJ, give us something. Give us something. EJ pushes down now to Asia low, or it's just going to fly. Yeah, man, we want to see that push down. If we look at the 30-minute, again, it is looking like we're filling this, so hopefully we can get some sellers stepping into the market. Hopefully we can get some sellers stepping up, stepping in. I should have just brushed it when setups happened before I woke up. Oh, did you try to get him? The best moves happen for sure, man. The best moves happen at night in Asian. We got an Asian at the Matrix in here again, trying to make us blow accounts. I am said trigger happy trader. How many trades have you had today, bro? You reckon it is to do with the war? What's to do with the war, bro? GJ up, yeah, bro. GJ's up. My stop loss would be license .22 pellet gun for hunting. Do you ever actually manage to hunt anything? Because me and my pals have these all have pellet guns, and the amount of times we've gone out into like fields and shit. Yeah, we're gonna flash hunt rabbits. You're going out in the pitch black with some pony little torch. You turn the torch on, you see the rabbit's eyes, and then it's gone. And you see another one. You're walking around for about an half hour again in the fucking pitch black. Your shoes are all getting fucked in the mud. Shine the torch. Oh, there's a rabbit there. Okay, it's gone. And then we end up going back to my mate's house, sitting in his garden and just sniping pigeons off of his neighbour's tree. All fully regulated and allowed. Rabbits, foxes. But you ain't allowed to do foxes, are you? You're allowed to do rabbits and birds. I don't think you're allowed to do up foxes, are you? Patience paid off, trust me, bro. Just took profits on GJ. Nice, bro. 3 0.51's trying to get in on the move. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. You're going to get cooked if you try to be too clever today. Personally, got limit on EJ at 83490. What? So just... Why is that, bro? Why all the way down here? I'm trying to ping-pong it to Asia highs. Oh, what? Sell and then buy? Oh, what? You're actually placing the sell as well. Fair play. Yeah, I'm done for the day. Fair play, bro. I catched 1 to 2 on GU longs. Nice, man. If you caught GU longs, fair play. Fair fucking play. I've got to respect that. Jesus. We're near enough for Richesse the whole entire range. We've got this order block here for the pound and the strength of the euro. You can see EU's barely managed to push up where it hasn't even broke back into the Asia range, and GU's nearly at the Asia high. Now a little bit, but nowhere near as much for the pound to be all the way up here. Pound's just really strong right now, as we can see. I brought GU and hit profits. Nice, bro. Do you believe it's going up? What pair, bro? What EU GU? Not really long term, or not, but like for the day. No. My GU shorts got worse with spreads. Sell EU, personally, 50-minute order block. Sell EU. Why are you trying to sell EU, bro? I mean, sorry, where are you looking to sell EU from, bro? I'm in on GU buys. Fair play. Yeah, a few people got on them cheeky little buys. In short since 184. Nice. I'd be careful with that though. You really don't want to be shorting anything against the yen. Foxes, crows, pigeons, rabbits, hares, 2-2 rifle, 308 and a 1.7 all allowed. Jesus. Do never ever let me get on the wrong side of Kevin Bailey 555. Fuck me. 2.2 rifle, 308 and a 1.7. I honestly have no idea what that means. I'm sure a 2-2 is I don't know. Wait, what even is that? That's the fucking... I think that's the ones. I bought GU and it hit profit. Nice, bro. Nice one. In breaker structure and 5-minute shift. 2-2 bullet rifle, not air rifle. Jesus, he's talking about real straps as well. That's sick though, you live on a farm. I'm not gonna lie, that is pretty gangster. .22 is the caliber. 22 caliber rifle. What does caliber mean though? Like in terms of that. Yeah, I'd still be looking at EU sales a little bit higher, to be honest, from this order block. We know that the euro is absolutely weak as anything right now, especially against the pound. So we should be good to get in sales. It's just we want to wait for the right point. As I said, if you're too trigger happy on days where you got CPI, you're going to get absolutely cooked. We've got CPI in 2 hours. CPI 30-point buy limit buy sell. If that's what you want to do, I mean, you can't actually do it on funded accounts anyway, so it's kind of pointless for me. Was there news for GU jump? Nah, bro, it's just kind of strong. Has been for the part, well, really all year, but for this week's specifically. Al-Quds Day March banned after government approves Met request. What is Al-Quds Day? Officially known as International Persian, is an annual pro-Palestinian event held on the last Friday of the Islamic holy month of Ramadan. So why have they banned it? And oppose Israel and Zionism, so that's why they've banned it. Mate, I bet if you cut Keir Starmer open, he would have like just jelly. He would have no bones, no backbone. That bloke has no backbones. Anything that someone tells him to do, he just does it. He's literally got no backbone at all. Might get a license for auto Glock BB from Hell Packs. I'm glad buying BB guns is kind of pellet guns, fair enough, but BBs is a bit like, really, bro? You're ain't even gonna be able to kill a pigeon with that. Sometimes pellets don't even fully do a pigeon. If you hit like their wing or something. I used to have a .177 and swapped it for a .2. Is that a real strap, you mean? Are you always looking on the 15 to 30 minute order blocks? Majority of the time, yeah, bro. Majority of the time. You trade your futures account? Not yet, bro, no. No, I haven't taken any futures trades just yet. Not just yet. Yeah, as I said, we want the JPY to have a little bit of a push up. And what we want as well is we want it to start delivering a little bit from this 30-minute order block, which is going to induce people, hopefully, to buy. If we buy up from this order block. And then, obviously, we can just use them as liquidity to sell. And also, that will push EJ down to our order block. So, a few things we still need to wait to happen, but I'm reserving confidence. I'm reserving confidence for it to happen. What on earth was that? EUGU, I really don't like this price action at all. I really don't like this price action. We're having a little bit. Where are we buying from? Where are we seeing buyers stepping in from? Don't know. Not really too sure where. I do still think I think that low will get swept. Maybe not right now, but these lows should get swept. I'm pretty sure. Appreciate the follows, boys. AUD USD. What are you seeing on AUD USD, bro? It's really going to be hard to trade that. That's super, super weak. I mean, weak. Yeah, it's going to be really hard to... The Aussie dollar's very strong right now. Oh, mate, don't just push up, for fuck's sake. We've got 20... Well, we've got a fair bit left of this 30-minute close. If we close above this fair value gap, this 30-minute, we're really going to have to reassess the entry. Any W trades, Rich? Not yet this morning, bro. Not yet. We're still looking. We're still hunting. It's oil, Sam. Oil's kind of making a recovery from that sell-off. Anything else going on in the news? Oh shit, that 2 minute that we was actually looking at did get hit. You want to look on the 1 minute now for... We did get an inversion as well. Is anyone hitting EU sells? Again, it is really risky, man. Seems like we missed an entry on EJ. It does look like that, bro. It does look like that. I might do trade breakdowns. I can't lie. I've been hitting nothing but W's. Nice, bro. Just focus on the consistency now. Focus on making that a long-term thing. The chill on the breakdowns. You don't want to stroke your ego too much. Better off journaling while the trade won. GU sells. I do like the look of EU and GU sells, but it seems like we're just stop hunting every single person that tries to actually sell. It's very strong as well. If you look at it compared to the euro, we can see it's absolutely bodying it. Got stopped at break even and my GJ long was targeting true DTO and now it's been hit. How come you went break even, bro? Yeah, to be fair, I should make it long-term thing rather than trying to lift my ego. Yeah, bro, you got to always focus on yourself first. But you always got to put yourself first. What's best for you? What is best for you? Thoughts on short GU from the 5-minute order block? From here. I don't really like it, bro, to be honest. I wouldn't really be trying to touch GU at this point. The pound's too strong, which makes it even harder to try and trade. This is also showing signs that we're going to break this order block as well. Showing signs that we are going to push. We are going to push lower. Moving super careful at the moment. Need less than 1% to finish. To finish my two-step ACG. Yeah, fair play, bro. You don't want to. Definitely don't want to throw that away. I will sell you if we behave well around 3, 4, 5, 10. If it reaches there. Not gonna lie, the DXY, the dollar looks like it's gonna continue to push down past this 5-minute order block. And at least come into this one. So I'd be very careful with GU. I do still think the dollar has got more weakness left to go in it by the looks of things. Which means GU should push up. Add that to the fact where the pound's really strong already. Makes that even more so. Done for the day. Yeah, I mean, I want to make this stream entertaining, but I don't just want to make, like, just chart up bullshit trades. It's just going to cause you to lose and lose and lose and lose. But, yeah, I'm not too confident on it, to be honest. What's your thoughts on EU? I really do like the look of shorts, but as I keep saying over and over again, you want to be so careful in these market conditions. When we have CPI, price is just on an app. Well, price is just going to induce. $12:30 UK time. Yeah, that's when news is. Luke, do you recommend trading evaluation slightly more aggressively once you're already funded? Yeah, definitely, bro. Definitely. Galatasaray beat Liverpool. Bosh, mate. Champions League yesterday couldn't have gone any better, could it? Couldn't have gone any better. Let's actually have a look at this. Everyone's been so quiet, haven't they? Normally everyone's talking about football, but recently, for some reason, everyone's been very quiet. Mate, Newcastle, great result from them as well. Great result from them. If Newcastle managed to beat Barca, we're already in the final. Genuinely, already in the final. If Newcastle beat Barca. Atletico coaches were making sandwiches during the game. Yeah, they showed that, innit? Absolute mock. Absolute mock. GU head and shoulders break and retest of neckline. Wow. I mean, we do have news as well, so that's going to go completely. As I said, yeah, we're just inducing people that, yeah. There's not really a good read to be had on EUGU this morning. I'll be so honest, boys. So it's better just waiting for our JPYs. At this point, chat, I'm definitely not going to execute on anything on the dollar. At this point, that's confirmed it to me. Gonna prove I can be consistent. Yeah, man. It's better to be consistently good than occasionally great. 100%. Especially in trading, bro. Especially in trading. We do have a nose as well. Nice. Trust me, it's good. Is this video pre-recorded or am I tripping? No, this is a pre-recorded video, bro. This is literally a pre-recorded video right now. Quit the sniff, broski. Why do you lot always assume? You lot must think back. You always assume that I'm sniffing something rather than blowing my nose. GU in a zone for sell. Yeah, I wouldn't be looking for sells on GU, bro. The pound's really, though, it's just, it's so much of a risk to get involved with what the dollar's doing. We've got an hour and 45 minutes till that news comes through. What about GU? It's in a 5-minute supply zone, but we keep on getting into these zones and just getting absolutely cooked. If you did want to execute something, it would be, I'd say you'd be better off doing it in the higher time frame, the better, really. So if you did want to execute on GU, I'd go for something like this. And then just firm the fact you're going to have to hold through news. You don't want to be looking at these 5-minute zones because they just keep getting bodied and price isn't respecting them. We tend to disrespect these levels is what I've been noticing, especially on news days. Let me put my phone on charge. How are you going to do it if you really don't want to dance? I'm standing on the wall. DTO same as midnight open, right? Yeah, bro. Praying EJ comes back. Trust me, Simon. It's the same as me, bro. Yeah, chat, this is one of them days, man. It's a lesson in fucking discipline. You probably got someone in the chat right now that's got in and out of about 4 different trades and keeps getting cooked. GJ 30 pip away from TP. Hopefully we can get it today. Yeah, I think we definitely will, bro, to be honest. We want the yen basket. Okay, nice. Okay, the yen basket is actually having a little bit of a push, which is exactly what we need. This is what we want. If that GU, if it plays off, would be quality. Trust me, bro. I mean, we got to hold through news, so it's one of them. It's a mad risky trade to even take. Alright, boys. So, we do have... Where do we stand right now? We do have news in approximately 1 hour and 40 minutes. So, we got a news in 1 hour and 40 minutes. So, you want to be very careful touching the pound. We want to be very careful touching the pound. It will also have an effect on JPY, so we've got to bear that in mind as well. So for now, our main goal is JPY pairs and not to be looking at EU and GU right now. JPY just kind of chopping up and down, whereas EU, GU has just been on a pure stop hunt. First Madelson's files, mate. Watch them not even punish this guy. Lord Mandelson, bro. This guy should be excommunicated. I swear to God, we should kick him out of the country, bro. They need to slap this guy at least with 10 years, bro, and just fucking prove a point. But they won't, because if you're in politics in this country, you can get away with breaking any law you fucking could possibly dream of. CPI, yeah. Has anyone got any CPI trades going? Salmon or spinach puree? Wait, what? Salmon. GU to take those highs while EU retraces. Yeah, I wouldn't even be trying to even bother looking at EU GU right now. Why GBP? GBP is at a FVG, 1 hour FVG. What for, bro? Where do you see this news from? From BBC News, bro. Is that gold? Yeah, bro. No. This isn't gold. This is Euro JPY. It says in the bottom right corner what pair this is. I am in Tanzania. How can you help me, sir? Do you trade? Are you trading or what charts are you looking at today? JPYs, bro. Mainly Euro JPY. Lou, do you think I should remove my TP during CPO and GJ? Nah, bro. Nah. Nah, you don't want to be removing your TP. That's when it gets stupid. Close it. Where's the RR for this trade? 6 to 1? 5.2 to 1. We're getting there, chat. We're getting there. Standing on the wall. You in on EJ? Hasn't tapped in yet, bro. That's the move I needed. Trust me, bro. Only thinking because I want an evaluation. Won't it breach my account? Oh, shit. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. You should then. You should. What is Gold saying? Is Gold come for this stop punt yet? No, as I said, London session barely moves on Gold anyway, so we were going to wait entirely for the New York session, aren't we? Right, this one's tapping in. As I said, I would not be trying to get in this. EU and GU is just going to absolutely cook everyone it can. Just going to cook everyone. Going to cook everyone. Really? Stayed patient. That's the move. Oh, yeah, you're in sells as well, weren't you? Sells and then buyers. How far away are we? Less than 10 pips away now, chap. Less than 10 pips away. Yeah, they need to nick this guy ASAP. Cargo ship on fire in the Strait of Hormuz after 3 vessels hit by unknown projectiles.
Could take 4 or 5 days to arrive here in Cyprus. It is a significant contribution, impressive piece of military hardware. The HMS Dragon's a 45 type destroyer. It can intercept ballistic missiles and drones, and will be able to support.
Where is that? That looks like an absolute hellhole. That must is that Israel or is that Iran? That looks horrible, bro. Look at all the. It literally, for as far as the eye can see, you got a beautiful coastline there, an absolutely beautiful coastline, and as far as the eye can see, you can just see shitty, horrible-looking apartment buildings. You gonna enter immediately, yeah, bro. Is oil reacted to this? Ever so slightly.
So I think the people of Cyprus will feel that their interests have been defended by Europe and eventually by the UK when HMS Dragon does arrive here.
HMS Dragon, that's a pretty gangster name though, isn't it? Rate Ethiopia, bro. I don't know anything about Ethiopia, so I'll give it a 5 out of 10. Beirut and Lebanon, oh, fair play. Bro, I love you. Can you stop inviting me to go live, please? Place this one, fair play, bro. Anyone else got limits placed that they're waiting to get hit? Oh, so that looks like it's a fucking. Well, it was probably just made in Bangkok. Iran just need to give up, bro. Let's just be honest. I keep saying this. You're just gonna lose. Just give up. It's not like the UK, as I said. It's not like World War II where you can aura farm and be like, we will never surrender and actually maybe win. Like, you are cooked and there's no reality in which you're not. Just give it up. Send them to NE28, I'll chin them. Oh. Yeah, very dead market, boys. It's a very dead market, but we are approaching CPR, which is normal. If you man have got any other questions, just ask away, man. If you got any other questions. To do with trading, outside of trading, to do with fundamentals, whatever it may be. They're all in NE4, lad. Alright, we've got fucking some Geordie postcode wars going on in the chat right now. Do you want EJ to sweep the low? I just wanted to tap into this 15-minute order block, bro. What would you wait for when price hits my POI? I wouldn't wait for anything, bro. I'll be trying to live execute. Just not live execute, but just placed. Limits, buy limit placed. Fair play, bro. Come on, bro. 1836.50. Bro, if you want the exact level, get in the signals chat, man, and I'll tell you what level I'm in. You can see it pretty much on screen though. How young is too young? Wow, what a question. What a question. When I said ask a question, I didn't mean questions like this. I mean 18, obviously. GU push. Yeah, GU's not really doing. I would not be trying to get an EU or GU. Do not try and get an EU, GU, boys. Just please don't. You're asking to get cooked. You're begging to get cooked. You might as well give your money away now. Don't try and get an EU or GU. There's plenty better days to trade it. EU, GU's been good pretty much the whole week. And pretty much the whole year. And you're choosing a CPI day to try to trade it. Just don't. As Kamala Harris said, don't. One word. Pretty clear. Don't. I'm looking at UJ. What are you looking at on UJ? UJ buyers or? Yeah. Power, yeah. Good luck. Appreciate that, Kwefu. Abouts. Wait, what? Yeah, what are you looking at on UJ? Be in a bit of an awkward position, to be honest. If you do want a free PDF on my strategy, just send me a DM, man, and I can send that straight over to you. Get some tunes on Lou. I can't, bro. It gets copyrighted now. It gets copyrighted if I try to put tunes on. UJ buys, if anything. Why is that, bro? You're spreading misinformation that trading is haram, by the way. Oh yeah, because I'm actually dedicating my time to spreading information about a religion that's not even mine. I'll stay up all night just spreading that across the net. I send letters through people's doors, like I'm hard shilling that trading's haram. DXY looking bullish, Yen basket heavily bearish, clean confirmation. Yeah, no, I do agree with that. But obviously, the thought process is that the fact that UJ is or the dollar is so strong compared to the yen means it's not really going to come down for a decent entry position. You ideally want to enter in the discount. So even the current day, if we look at the premium and discount at the current day. Okay. If you look at the premium and discount at the current day, we ideally want to be buying at a discount price rather than up here in the premium, just for the best value. So I'd rather go for something like EJ, which is actually in a dip, will move up just due to the yen weakness. I'm waiting on that Diddy candle. Trust me, bro. Me too, man. Got a limit on the hour one imbalance. Why would you not long GJ instead if the pound is stronger than the euro? The exact same thing I said on UJ, bro. Exact same thing I said. It's stronger, which means it's in a worse position to actually trade from. Anything else going on? No. Yeah, chat, any questions you have, just let me know in the comments, man. We're getting there. We're getting there, chat. Oh, really, bruv? I'm in NASDAQ right now. I'm in NASDAQ trade, just hit $300 a few ago. Nice, man. Nice. Where did you get in on NASDAQ? Where did you get in? How many man we got on here? You seen today where Trump showed his dartboard and it's the new Iran Supreme Leader's face on it? No. Wait, what? I'm gonna find that video. That sounds jokes. That is jokes. Trump. Where can I find that video? Just took my cat for a walk, and yes, I said my cat. What is wrong with you, bro? Are people like you actually real? Bro took his cat for a walk. Are you not embarrassed? Walking along with a fucking cat on the lead. Do you think AUD will hold or drop? I think it will hold, bro. Gold, what are you looking at on gold, Joff? Yo, Lou, can you quickly call up your plug and make GJ Rocket only 25 pips, that's all? I actually can't, because right now I've been requesting that we actually drop a little bit so we can get tapped in. It's going to have to be a hard no on that one, I'm afraid. It's going to have to be a hard no. Close at 2,500, nice. Embarrassing, but for the cat, I'll do anything. Can you just not let the cat out to walk around? Can you just not do that? Yeah, I'd limit order it, Madhu. Let's have a look at Naz. I just don't understand how you can trade different times, like London high, Asia low, you know what I mean? We only trade the London session, bro. That's the only thing we trade. So the vet says... Wait, what? Now, she can't be outside. Cat like that, she's got something wrong with her heart. Head of anything. Oh, fair play. That's actually... Fair play. Check it, I sent it on Discord. Where did you send it, bro? Memes? Where did you send it? EU analysis. I don't like EU. I would not be trying to touch dollar pairs. My best advice to you is do not touch dollar pairs. This was the only trade that I'm seeing on both of them would be a GU short. EU I don't really like the look of at all, but GU actually does look alright for a short here. But you don't want to touch it. You don't want to touch it. All we're doing up until that news, we've got news in an hour and a half time or an hour and 25 minutes time. All it's going to be doing is manipulating. That's all it's going to do. It's just manipulating, stopping people out until that news comes through. So you want to be so careful, man. You don't want to be stupidly entering trades. There's many better days to trade EU and GU. Every day will be better than today to trade it. It's the one day you just want to avoid. Check Discord, I sent the video. Yeah, I said, where did you send it on the Discord? Oh, here it is.
And it's very cool. Isn't that great? Just went up yesterday.
Is that real? Holy is that? Oh my god, bro. This guy is a fucking lunatic.
And it's very cool. Isn't that great? Just went up yesterday.
Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. That's hilarious.
Very cool.
It's AI, yeah. It doesn't look like AI.
Just went up yesterday.
It doesn't look or sound like AI. Are we sure that's AI? I mean, the darts don't look like they're properly in, do they? Oh, they sort of do. Very cool. Just went up yesterday. It's a cover. So is it AI then? It is AI. It's mad that we actually cannot tell the difference between real and AI. It's not. News reported it. Really? I can't see anything about it. I think it is AI. Yeah, it's AI. It's AI. Sick. It's a cover. The clip is real, but the picture is edited. Oh yeah, fair play. Yeah, it is AI. When you said news reported on it, where on earth are you getting your news? That is AI. Or edited, whatever. Coming down again, we should be less than 10 pips away yet again. Price is really taking its time, isn't it? Really taking its time. 7 pips off. Sounds like you're on the bingo. I know you're just blowing your beat though. Yeah, everyone says that. Everyone thinks when I'm blowing my nose, I'm doing something I shouldn't. You lot don't think fucking highly of me enough. That's when he was showing something about the ballroom. Oh, fair play. Yeah, I was gonna say even for Trump, that's insane. GU Schultz. I said, chat, do not touch EU or GU. Just don't touch it. We've got news in an hour and 20 minutes. Do not touch EU or GU. You don't know how many more times I can possibly say it. Don't touch it. This would be my trade if you do want to touch it. But my advice is do not touch it. Don't. There's so many better days to trade EU, GU. Every single other day of the month, near enough, is going to be better than today. It's just one day where you've got to sit out. Just one day. Just one day. I'm not asking you for a week. I'm not asking you for a month. I'm not asking you for a year. I'm just asking you for one day. Just stay out of EUGU for one day. Look at JPY pairs. Do not do yourself in. Any idea about the average price movement per day on EJ? It's just a lot more than EU and GU. So probably about double EU or GU. It moves typically over like 70, 80 pips at least. Today going to be hella manipulative. Yeah, exactly, Sam. It does look good, but you just don't want to be that knobhead that actually tries to get in and just gets cooked. EJ's coming down, no? EJ's coming down. Still going to be on London Live for about another 1 hour, boys. Everyone double tap the screen, man. If you're watching on YouTube, everyone drop a like on the stream. If you were the loyal viewers ain't here today, no Cole, no Mehmet, no EK, no John. No, John's here. Horse racing today as well, boys. Sun is shining. Didn't even notice that. Sun is shining, boys. Lloyd's here. Oh, no, not Lloyd. Drift King's here. Chat, next two people that get in the signals or mentorship are going to be given a free 25k funded account with Alpha Capital Group. Who else is doing it like us to our members, boys? They're sleeping. Prob's a good idea because of CPI. Yeah, it's always good though. This is the thing. As much as people don't want to be bothering to look at the market on days like this, it's good because I always say you need to understand each and every day. You can't just understand the good days. You need to understand how the shit days move. Because it might come to this again and they're looking at it and people are looking to get into loads of trades today or they're looking for X, Y and Z. But we know, now we've sat through this day, we know what to expect for the next CPI day. And the time you do that 10 different times and someone hasn't done it 10 different times, that makes you at least 1% better of a trader. Yeah, I won the member 25k giveaway last week. Goated group. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that, brother. How much you charge to teach? Our lifetime is $800, bro. Or monthly is 40. Wait. Yeah, $40 lifetime. Fuck me, what am I talking about? 800 for lifetime, 40 for 1 month. Bearing in mind, chat, that's not just with the concepts we teach. So there is over 100 videos where I break down all the concepts and the 2 strategies that I trade day in, day out in order to cook the London session every fucking day. But you're also getting access to us as traders. We do go live with our members every single day at 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. every single day. So you're getting us to actually coach you through the market constantly every day. 2 hours live with us every day just in a mentorship where you can ask us any questions you want. So that is 2 hours of pretty much one-to-one access to us every single day. Get in the mentorship now, lads. Elevate your trading, real talk. Appreciate that, bro. Definitely, John, man. Look, I'm in the U from Friday 50, short into daily CRT low. You're crazy, man. Just don't touch EU, GU. Don't touch EU. I mean, I do think it's better to go short than long, but I wouldn't be trying to do it, man. I really wouldn't. We've got news coming in about an hour and 15 minutes, so you're going to have to hold over that, bearing in mind. And it's just going to be really choppy up until that news actually comes through. You can pay monthly subscription. I would highly recommend. Yeah, another thing we do is weekly giveaways in the mentorship. Obviously, as Sam said, he won a 25k account just last Friday. Just from being in the mentorship. So we're always helping out as much as we can, boys. As much as we can. As I said, next 2 people to join Lifetime are going to win a free 25k funded account to get them started. Oh yeah, and also a one-to-one session with me to start off your first week the fucking right way. So not only are you getting access to everything, our 2-hour live streams every day, the 2 strategies that I trade along with 100 videos that go into that. You're also getting a free 25k account and a free one-to-one to get you fucking properly started. As I said, chat, we come live and trade every single day, so you know exactly what we do. All you got to do is look at our recent trades. This one yesterday, this GU yesterday, and this GJ. Both using our typical London continuation strategy. We have a London continuation strategy and a London reversal strategy are our 2 main strategies. If you want to learn how to trade that absolutely in depth, as well as having me coach you through trading it on a day-to-day basis, get in the mentorship, man. I'm off. Be back after CPI. Fair play, bro. Have a good one, mate. I love being in these lives when I already hit TP. I mean, could I stop after 2 months? Yeah, bro, of course. What are you saying, Genie? I think 30-minute supply. I'll be more looking at the 30-minute demand on EJ, bro. If that's what you're talking about. Or, obviously, you can get lifetime signals if you want as well. As I said, signal chat is just as valuable. You get access to all of my live trades. So I did clean on my live trades. We did clean 5% just yesterday. So you can see, this was the trade right here. And then I said close now for 5% profit. Right there. And that was this GU trade. So if you are trying to get lifetime access to the signals, boys, it does come with a free 25k funded account, which is insane value. Fucking insane value. Anyone's trying to get that, boys, just join the Discord and send me a message. You see me on Discord. My name's in gold. Make sure, remember, I will never message you first on the Discord. If you want to message me, see my name there in gold. Click on my name and send me a DM. DM me signals or mentorship, whichever one. There's only 2 people I'm going to give that free 25k account to. So shout me ASAP. Shout me ASAP. Be quick, be ready. You get a free 1-to-1 with me and you get a free 25k funded. That's if you get lifetime signals or lifetime mentorship. Yo, it's Richesse 2 people. Yeah, bro. Me and Mace. So I'll go live for the London session and Mace will go live for the New York session. Oh shit, that was bare on the camera. Did not mean for that to be on the camera. Yeah, boys, only 2 people is going to get that free 25k account. And anyone after that is only going to get a 10k account. And that's, again, that's 2 accounts. So the first 2 both get free 25ks and a free 1-to-1. The 2 after that get free 10ks. And then after that, there's no bonuses. You're in, you're in. Or if you don't want to join lifetime, you don't want to get that account, just join monthly, see how it goes for 1 month, and then call it a day if you don't like it. But you definitely will not be doing that, I can tell you for a fucking fact. Can we hear how you say finance? Why? What's your opinion on trading on a CPI day? Yeah, you don't want to be trading EUGU on a CPI day. You definitely won't. Sorry, boys, been ill all week. We'll definitely set up a call so I can be ready for next week for sure. Yeah, defo, Nicky. Book a call if you do want. There's a link in our live right now to book a call if you do want to hear us. Well, I don't want to hear how I say finance. What's DTO? DTO's the daily true open, bro. So that's 12 o'clock New York time. If you say finance, you've made it. I think that just means if you're posh. Most posh people actually, like, you know, the worst business people in the world. All these lords, you see these people that are like lords of the land in the UK. These are the worst business people in the world. The worst business people in the fucking world. They literally get given a fucking massive manor, a massive country manor, with staff to accommodate. They get given £100 million off of real estate and a stately home and staff to fucking tend to their every need. And most of them still end up going broke. Like, they are so bad at business, it's almost a joke. Do you want to imagine... yes, I had a stomach bug. Oh, wow. I had a stomach bug, wow. JPY doing slow. It's not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, it's all handed on a plate. They don't have much knowledge. Yeah, trust me. Pet, it says in the bottom right, but this is Euro JPY. EU, I'd say leave EU alone, bro. You defo went private school. You're posh too. Man said I went private school. Posh too. I'm literally not posh at all. If you think I'm posh, you're just an absolute scrub. You just speak like a loser. Innit, fam? Speak like a G, innit, fam? Just speak like a loser. I'm not posh at all. Yeah, I noticed earlier EU's not hitting. It's just manipulating, bro. It's just manipulating so hard. Just don't touch EU. Posh, you know, lol. Yeah, trust me, like... If I'm posh, then holy, you must be an absolute, like... You must live in a fucking tent or something. Lou, you know Rodin Valley? I went there. Yeah, bro. I know Rodin. I know people that went there. How old are you? I know a few people that went there. It's funny, when a woman in the chat says they're ill, everyone's like, oh, how are you? How old you? How you doing? Look at John. Look at John. Damn, that's shitty. I had something like that a week ago. Hope you're feeling better, though. I guarantee you if a dude said they was ill, he would not be saying that. You're too posh, it hurts my ear. Does that earring have a stud? Does that ear have a stud earring on it by any chance? Because I imagine you're the fucking chav. About the same age, bro. When was you born? Because you definitely know people I know if you're POI around 2 AM. Trust me, mate. It doesn't, mate. Oh, would assume it does. 03. Yeah, you're only a year younger than me. Yeah, I know bare people that went roading. How's everyone's week been though? That's the conversation piece. YouTube, put in the comments, and TikTok actually. What are you up this week? I want to see everyone dropping their P&Ls this week. There's 113 people in here. Don't be scared. Build your confidence up. Be open and honest. Are you up? Are you down? Are you break even? I want to see just numbers, just percent numbers. Are you up? Are you down? Let me know in the comments. Lou eats wings and chips with a knife and fork. And you eat the bones, bro. You eat the bones. Mm. 10%, lovely. Down 2%, 4.5% up, down, minus 3k down. Down 2%, down 1.5%, down 4%. A lot of people are down. Break even, but got GJ running, nice. Down 1%. Loads of people are down right now, boys. Loads of people are down. Just started Apex, new EOD accounts. Just got in a short on oil. Fair play. Oil, you know, it's very brave to be trading that. Most people in the comments I'm seeing are down. Put £50 in the live, up 16s, up £60, so up, nice. 1.5% up this week, lovely, bro. Yeah, nice. Nice chat. If you are down, book a call with me, man. Let me know how your week's gone. Show me your trades and I can improve that for you. I can show you what you need to do in order to change that around. Oh. Obviously, I am up nicely this week. All trades have been taken on live. I've shown you, man, all execution. So you can be confident I do it live the whole week, showing you my executions, and they've all gone very, very nicely. So if you do want to book a call with me, boys, right there to book a call. I can explain exactly how you can improve your trading. Just go on the Discord, go on announcements, and book a call. I'm actually going to drop a link in the free chat right now. I'm going to drop a link in the free chat to book a call right now. So if anyone does want to book a call with me, be quick though, chat, because everyone's probably going to try and book the best slots. I'll go over your trading, see where you're going wrong, and see what you can be doing to improve that. I've just booked a link into book a call right there in the Discord. So if you do want to book a call, you can book that up. EJ's looking better than GJ. I agree, bro, for an entry for sure. These are called free or paid. Obviously, it's free, bro. There's a link just in the YouTube chat as well. Just got sent in. Up 1.6%. Up 1.8%. Nice. $116 profit. Nice. Down 2%. Down 3%. I smashed verification. I'm funded. I'm down 4% now. Yeah, a lot of people down this week. How much are you up this week? I am up. Let me actually have a look for the number. The calculations. So I'm up 2% this week. I was running yesterday. So I'm up 2% this week through this. I'll show you the trade we had. Through this GU long. So I only half risked this. But this gave me 2% profit. This was the long on Monday. So we executed on this one. Again, all on live for you lot to see. And the other one, which I executed on, was this trade right here. And as I said, this and yeah, then come all the way back down to break even. I was 1 pip off TP, and then we come all the way back down. So I was very, very, very close to being up 10% this week. Literally a pip off, and now I'm only up 2%. So it's one of those things, boys. Is the reality of trading. As I said, everything was done on live. Both using my London continuation strategy here. As you can see, London continuation. Here, London continuation. So if you are trying to learn how to trade my strategy or whatever, if you're just trying to improve in trading, boys, I have got the time. So just book a call and I can help go through some of your results, some of your setups and see how you can improve. If you do want to book a call, boys, as I said, I've just dropped a free chat. Oh, I've just dropped a text in the free chat down here. So just click on that EJ, Euro JPY. USD CPI. Yeah, we got CPI in exactly an hour's time. Never seen a posh boy get angry. It's the first time. Not really a great attempt at a rage bait. Calling me posh doesn't really trigger me. So. See, chavs like you think that getting called posh is an insult. I think getting called posh is good. If you're not actually posh and someone's calling you posh, that's a dub. Like, you should just aim to be as smart and as posh as you can. If someone says you ain't posh at all, that means you're speaking like a moron. Anything later than 4:40 PM, Lou? What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean, bro? Oh yeah, yeah. Everyone book anything after 4:40. Yeah, bro, just book a call, man. We got a lot of time slots free. A lot of time slots free. You taking EJ? Yeah, bro. CPA, what time? 12:30, bro. Obviously, the clocks have gone back, so... How many percent do you risk? Either 1% or 0.5%, bro. This week, since really the war broke out, I've been risking 0.5% a lot more. I only risk 2% if I'm up 4%. Fair play, Tony. Was up 2% on the execute on before it even really got tonight. I was at 130. Such a nice trade, but yeah. I saw that just before I went to bed. I saw it at TP and I thought, off being 10% up. And if I executed on this as well, I would have been up like 17%. So I've actually had a really, really good week this week. But as I said, where I'm trading on high funded accounts, I'm not aiming for them crazy returns. I'm aiming for consistent returns. So if I can get 2%, that's 4K. And that's 4K done in a week, which is absolutely fine. If you hit 2% a week every week, 4K times 4, you do the maths. 16K for the month. Just off and that's just off a 200K, just off one 200K. The latest on the calendar is 4:30. Alright, just send me a DM, Chris, or send Mace a DM and he can get you a custom time. Can I ask how much you're funded at the moment, bro? 600K at the moment. It goes in swings and roundabouts, though. You lose accounts, you gain accounts. I am really trying to scale up, though, this year. I'm trying to scale up. So let's get that to a milli real quick. What is the process on withdrawing with ACG? Is there a certain threshold of profit? Nah, my advice to you, though, would be withdraw your profit as soon as you can. You want to get that first payout out of the window like that, straight away. Straight away. Straight away. Get a 2%, something like that, and just get that out straight away. Don't be aiming for crazy accounts. French or English? English, bro. Margie, long time. What you saying, Sam? Yeah, it's been a long time, bro. It says in the bottom right, bro, this is Euro JPY. A million funding is made its status, in my opinion. Yeah, bro. Is that all FTMO funded? Nah, not all FTMO. If you do want to get funded, boys, Alpha Capital Group is definitely the best firm to go with right now. They got the easiest rules. They got the most reliable payout. Well, second most reliable payouts, easiest rules. They're based in the UK. They've actually got offices in the UK. They've got a lot of influencers on board, which means the money's rolling in, so they can actually afford to pay you out. Their accounts are a lot cheaper than a lot of other firms as well. So Alpha Capital Group, boys, are the best firm to be going with right now. If you don't want to get an account with them, you make sure you use my code Richesse as well. You get 15% off at checkout. So make sure you use that code, boys. Richesse, 15% off. Send me a screenshot of you using that code as well, and I'll get you in the mentorship or signals for free for a week as well. Come on, EG, man. Push down. Give us that entry. Do you trade Euro AUD? Nah, bro. I trade EU, GU, and then JPY pairs. EUG then JPY pair. I don't really feel the need to stoop to those type of pairs. Those weird and wonderful pairs. Stick to your majors. They're going to be the easiest to trade, so why go away from that? Fuck exotic pairs. I mean, that's not an exotic, but yeah, Chris. Question, please. When you had the winning trade this week, do you donate on all your funded accounts, or do you just take it on one account? Just one account, bro. I used to copy trade them all, but that's not the best way to go, because if you go on a losing streak, you're risking losing all your funded, which there's no need to do. And that's really done out of a point of greed. And greed should not be the main factor that's defining your trading. If you're copy trading across all accounts, yeah, you're going to make 3 times the amount, but you've got 3 times as much chance of actually losing your account. I'd rather focus on building more capital, building more accounts, and getting consistent payouts and keeping hold of them accounts. I haven't had to trade for like 3 weeks. Why is that, bro? Fairs, it's been moving mad easy for that the last few weeks. Trust me, bro. Trust me. I can understand why people have been trading AUD, but yeah, I just don't really touch it. No worries, MIF. No worries, bro. Why is Mehmet not in the fucking stream, bro? Sitting here talking in the Discord. Yeah, chat, do join the Discord though if you are trying to get in the comments. The most active Discord in the UK for trading. We've got 8,000 real people in there. GU trade's running nice. As I said though, my advice would be to leave it alone. You technically risk more while copy trading. Yeah, well, not even technically, but yeah, you do, yeah. There's no need to do it as well. Just sticking to my strategy, bro. I also only trade ALG. Fair play, yeah. Nothing wrong with that. If you haven't had any trades, man, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being disciplined to your strategy. I'm going to be jumping off in 22 minutes. And then Macy's going to be jumping on so he can go through that CPI for you. So yeah, 20 odd minutes until 12 o'clock. I'll be off at 12 o'clock and then we're going to be restarting the live with Mace as your host. And he's going to be going through CPI. He's going to be going through the news. Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit with a bazooka. So yeah, you can catch the news. He may even be having a news trade. I'm not too sure. I think he was potentially iron sank up. So we'll see if he's got a news trade to be hitting. But yeah, he'll be live at just before 12, about 12:15. So if you are watching on TikTok and you're still trying to watch the New York stream, Go over to my YouTube, Richesse Effects. Kaboom. Kablow. Rest in peace, my granny, she got hit with a bazooka. JPY dumping off. I don't think this EJ is going to tap in, boys. I think it's gone. I think it's gone, boys. I'm in GJ swings, targeting weekly CRT. Lovely, RV. Yeah, lovely. If you're in GJ buys, that's absolutely beautiful. What's your CPI prediction? I don't really have one, bro. I don't really try and predict shit I'm never going to be able to know. USD long. Against what, bro? Or do you mean just $1 on its own? Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit with a bazooka. Oh, mate, this EJ is really annoying. We've been waiting for it for fucking ages now. 2.5 hours we've been waiting to get tapped in on this, and it's just about to run. I want to get on NQ news, but I want to get on NQ sales, but not sure if I should trade before news. Yeah, we got news in 50 minutes, so you're going to have to most likely hold through that news if you get in. So, I mean, I wouldn't massively recommend it, but if you want to, that's up to you. My advice would be, mate, don't try and predict news. Like, no one knows for news. What do you use for London continuations? DTO is very important. The DTO is very, very important. Internal, external, also very, very important. Yeah, if you do want a free PDF of my strategy where I break that down, just send me a DM. Or you can book a call with me and I can explain the strategy to you on call. Just book a call, boys. I've just sent a link into the free chat on Discord. If you go on the Discord, just scroll up and you see that link there. That's my name as well. If you want to drop me a message, my name is Louis, so make sure you're messaging me. I'll never message you first on Discord or on anything. Yeah, bro, I'd rather wait than regret. Yeah, 100%. 100%, Jono. Euro USD longs. Nah, don't, I keep saying this, don't be trying to trade Euro USD or GBP USD. Don't be trying to trade it, boys. Whatever you do, do not trade EU or GU. It's never has it been harder to try and actually win a trade on it, considering we got news in 50 minutes time. Price is going to be very manipulative up until that news. You don't want to be trying to be the cleverest person in the room and then get egg on your face. You don't want to try and do that. Trade JPY pairs. There's no news on JPY. We're going to get smooth, clean price action. EU, GU, we got news very soon. Lovely stuff. I'll pass another phase 1 when it hits. Lovely, Harvey. Lovely, bro. This PA is frying me. Yeah, man. It's really annoying. It came very close, our entries. I took 2 L's on GU. That's what I'm saying, man. It just manipulates so hard at these points. Manipulates so hard. Yeah, I think in EU, GU did the move for the London. Now we wait for news. Yeah. Yeah. We got edged. We very much did get edged. We very much did. This EJ wants to run without us. Trust me, Jay, bro. Can I ask your entry was for the GU trade yesterday? First, wait, let me go on it. I'll show you. So it was this 15-minute order block. I nearly said 30-minute. It was this 15-minute order block here. Again, how did I manage to find out the perfect level to enter on the London continuation move? Because I trade London for years. I know exactly how to trade it. And we have a clear, defined way of getting in for the London session. A clear way that we get in every single day. Either if it's continuations or reversals. We have 2 strategies. And we trade it perfectly. If you, as I said, if you want me to explain that to you, then just book in a call with me, boys, and I can explain that. Even this one here. I know I've banged on about, oh, don't trade GU, don't trade GU. But even this one, it's easy. When you know how, it's easy to call the level. It's easy to call the level. Obviously, as I said, my advice would be don't get in. But even when we're not getting in, you can see we know exactly what to do and when to do it. We know how to find the exact correct POI every time. So if you do want to learn how to do that, boys, as I said, book in a call. Everything I do is live, so you can see it work in real time. Just join the Discord. Links in my YouTube or in my TikTok profile. To join the Discord, go in the free chat and just click this link right here. And you can book in a call with me. And I'll explain whatever you need explaining. Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit with a bazooka. What made you enter right there? Again, if you want the souls, book a call. Fortune favours people that actually bother to take shit to the next level. If you actually bother to book in a call, then I'll actually bother to give you the fucking sauce. We can't have too many people running around trading this strat. We need certain people that actually are ready to lock in. So book in a call, man. I can explain to you everything on that. How much do you make weekly, roughly? It's a bit of a mad question to ask another man. Top man. No worries, Adzi. Yeah, this is the Euro JPY. Again, this one came very close to our entry and then just ran off. See the GJ yesterday as well. Again, London continuations. Very, very simple. If any of you are wondering if this is cap, if you want further confirmation that this is what you're seeing is just me calling this shit accurately day by fucking day. This is my live stream yesterday. Where are we? You try and find where actually. Okay, here we go. As you can see, this is me on live yesterday with that exact GJ position. You can see GBP JPY from that 5-minute order block right there. And then if we look, GJ from that 5-minute order block, tapped and ran beautifully away. That's that one right there. Where's the and then again, this was the GU. So you can see GU off this 15-minute order block. The 15-minute order block right there. Oh, you can't really fucking see it. My head's in the way. From that 15-minute order block, that GU buy. And if we go on GU, we're doing, boys. We really do know what we're doing. And it's because I only trade the London session. A lot of people have stuck here, traded the New York session. I've only traded the London session, so I know exactly how to move. I know exactly what to pay attention to and what to ignore. Actually got in the GU trade yesterday, caught some good around 30 pips. Nice, Jay. Lovely to hear it, brother. GJ looks like it's going to consolidate. Yeah, trust me. What's your expectation for Euro USD CPR? I don't have any expectation for it, bro. I don't try and predict shit. I'm never going to know. I know exactly how the London session moves, so that's what I'll try and predict, but that's it. As I said, boys, make sure you're booking a call with me if you do want to learn the source. Go to the free chat of Discord, scroll up and just click on that link. Remember, I'll never message you first on Discord, boys. My name on the Discord's gold. You'll have to message me first. But yeah, if you want to message me, just say me anything. You selling on GU? I'm not in this trade right here. As I said, we've got CPI, so you really don't want to be touching it. You really don't want to be touching it. But this is the trade that I would have if I was you. But my best advice would be don't try and be too clever. Just don't touch it. London is best for US to UK guy. Yeah, London is definitely the best session to trade. And it's the easiest session to trade. As I said, boys, once I'll tell you my continuation strategy and my reversal strategy, shit's easy. Like, it really is. Hi, bro. Could you analyse USD CHF? Think we just swept the highs. Yeah, no worries, bro. I'm going to stay out. Yeah, that would be my best advice right now. Again, you got to know what to do for the London session. And my advice right now is stay out. I know when the London session's due to provide some dough and when it's not, and today it's not. We got news coming, so we don't want to be the dickhead that tries to trade it. EJ gone, yeah, trust me. Even this POI from EJ, again, London continuation. Missed our entry by like 1 pip, but this is what it is. Yeah, chat. We do this shit live every day. If you do want to book a call, as I said, boys, book a call. You can send me a DM on TikTok as well if it even lets you. If not, just send me a DM on Discord, man. Send me a DM on Discord. Ah, mate, no way. No way, bruv. No way. GJ made a crazy move up. Let's have a look. Yeah, man, absolutely pump him. Absolutely pump him. It's annoying, that. It's annoying. WTF is going on. What do you mean, bro? What do you mean? What's going on? Oh, what, this Giga candle here? Yeah. That's kind of mad, to be fair. I mean, that candle got eaten instantly, to be fair. This is what I'm saying, man. It's manipulation. This is what I'm saying, Dad. I'm telling you when to stay out of GU and EU and when not to. I'm telling you now, you're going to get so much manipulation. Bear in mind, there's news coming through in 39 minutes. Yeah, it's annoying though, chat. It is annoying that that's fucking gone. Have you done a video on the continuation or reversal strat? Yeah, bro, I've done videos on them before. Within the mentorship, I've got, as I said, the mentorship, what it consists of is 100 videos, and all of them are focused on our 2 strategies. One continuation strategy, one reversal strategy. There's 100 videos teaching you how to trade that fucking perfectly. As well as that, I'm live every single day with my mentorship students from 6 AM to 8 AM, ready, talking you through exactly what we're expecting to happen. Damn, on GU, yeah, GU's crazy. That was random. That's what I'm saying, man. It's because it's CPI day. This is the shit that happens. And we're live. Teenage girl stabbed at school near Norwich. Okay. But yeah. We're live every single day with the members as well. Our mentorship is 40 a month or 800 lifetime. As I said, if you do next 2 people to get lifetime, I'm going to give a free 25k funded account to both of you, man. And then the next 2 people that join lifetime after that, I'm going to give you a 10k account. So if you want to get the best account, then lock in right now. Talking to a PD array, it won't let me at him. Wait, what? Oh, talking to PD array, fair play. Yeah, that is jarring. That is jarring that that's run without us, but it is what it is, chat. It is what it is. Is what it is, fellas. We got to firm that. Got to firm that. Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit with a bazooka. I'll start to notice if I wake up around 7 and get on the charts by 7:30, I can catch a good trade. Yeah, again, this is another thing. One of them happens at around 7 AM and the other one happens around 10 AM. Or 9, 10 AM. So 7 AM and then around 9, 10 AM is the next one. So for example, if we look at EU, this is our textbook reversal strategy. ALG, Asia Liquidity Grab. what we essentially do, if you see this green box on my chart, I'll tell you it briefly, is we wait for this green box here to get swept, we take the high, and as soon as that happens, we look to sell down to the low. Very, very simple, but that's the initial move. You can see that happened at 7.15, and then normally we get another move starting to come through around 10. Well, it didn't really happen today because it's a CPI move, but you can still see we did have that kind of bullish move at around 10 o'clock. Well, 10 o'clock on the dot. So, yeah. It's London session can be the fucking... London session will change your fucking life, mate. All you just need to know is one reversal strategy, one continuation. How much is your mentorship? 40 monthly and 800 lifetime. And if you get the lifetime, as I said, you get a free 25k funded account. But yeah, boys, I'm going to jump off in a minute. It is 12 o'clock. If you want to continue watching the stream, go over to my YouTube channel and we're going to be live again. Bro, where are you from? No, I'm from Essex, bro. I'm from Essex. But yeah, if anyone wants to get in the mentorship, join a Discord, man. Drop me a message or just get straight in there. This week wasn't good, bro. Very good for me, I can't lie. Very good for me. It's another thing about the London session. The consistency is just there, no matter what the conditions are. Yeah, this week's actually been very nice for me. When all the block hits. What all the block, bro? Yeah, everyone drop a follow though. If you're not following already, everyone drop a follow. Please, bro, check gold. Yeah, gold, you wouldn't really be trying to touch either. I'd wait for it to come and take out these lows and then get the move. But the thing is why I don't really trade gold isn't, again, I know pretty much everything about the fucking London session. And the London session barely ever moves on gold. If you want to trade gold, you want to either trade it the Asia session or the New York. Look, gold, so this basically, this green box is Asia session, blue box is London, yellow box is New York. So you can see Asia had a move, London did nothing, New York had a move. Asia had a move, London did nothing, New York had a move. So we're going to get more of the same. London's not going to do anything. Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit with a bazooka. Yeah, EU and GU, bro. That's what I mean. No good entries. Yeah, man. It's not nowhere near the best day to trade it. We got news in 30 minutes. W stream. Appreciate that, my bro. Appreciate that, brother. I think it is worth still holding a limit on this, to be honest. On the off chance we do manage to come back down. Damn, stream ending. Yeah, if you want to continue watching, make sure you go onto the YouTube, Richesse FX on YouTube, and we're going to be live again at 12:15. I'm going to jump off at 12, and then Mace is going to jump as well. So there are two of us that run Richesse, me and my best mate, who both trade the exact same way. So yeah, make sure you go over to the YouTube, man. Show GJ. A please would be nice, but I mean, sure. So yeah, GJ's just ran away. Again, missed our entry and ran away. Are you going to close your trade before news? I'm not in this GU, bro. As I said, you don't want to be touching EU GU. Just don't even touch it. Yeah, you don't want to be getting in before news, especially CPI. Unstable connection. Cold got aired. Oh. Did you close the EJ? No, I think it's definitely worth just keeping the limit on, just on the off chance it does come back. But yeah, boys, I'm going to jump off now. As I said, go over to the YouTube so we can rerun the live at 12:15 and you lot can go watch over there. Yeah, man. Decent day today. Nothing really lost, nothing really gained, but yeah, just a decent day again. Calling price action to the T is what we need to do day in, day out, and the profits will just flow in off the back of that. So yeah, boys, appreciate everyone watching. As I said, if you do want to book a call with me so I can give you a bit of help on your trading for absolutely free, go to my free chat on the Discord. Scroll up a little bit and you'll see my name in gold here. Just click this link to book a call. Link to my Discord's in my TikTok profile or YouTube profile, depending on where you're watching. And yeah, that's pretty much it, people. That's pretty much it. As I said, next 2 people to join Lifetime Mentorship or Signals, you're going to get a free 25k account. So I'm going to be checking my DMs after this for anyone who's actually trying to lock in with that. 5 trades so far in March, and they all went to TP. What a month so far. Lovely, bro. Love to hear that. Love to hear that. But yeah, appreciate all you lot tuning in, and I'm going to catch you in the next live, people. Remember, 12:15 on our YouTube. Everyone go lock in with that, and let's see how this news plays out. Appreciate you lot watching, and I'll catch you in a bit, boys and girls. Sweet people. Yeah, appreciate all you lot on YouTube as well, man. You lot know the love. 12:15, we're going to be rerunning the live, so everyone make sure you're there. Make sure you're getting in there. Make sure you're watching the fucking stream. But yeah, appreciate all you lot watching. All of you that are locked in. If you've booked a call with me, I'll look forward to speaking with you, giving you as much help as you need in order to improve your trading. But yeah, boys, big up to everyone, and I'll catch you in the next live, people. Sweet, boys.